Thomas has a question. He says, my wife and I just got debt-free as of April, which is awesome. That has to be a great feeling. And they have a baby on the way. Another exciting thing. So big year for you guys. He says, we currently share a car and want another in case of an emergency. Not sure we can do this without debt in time. Thinking about the baby on the way. Sure. Any advice?
So, okay. By the way, somebody asked today, what are these guys writing down? We take notes. Like when someone's like reading a question, I want the details. I want to make sure that I know Thomas's name. So that's what we write down. So wife and I are debt free as of April, but they have a baby in the way and they need to buy a car.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think a lot of people find themselves in a situation, you celebrate, you're so happy. Man, I'm finally out of debt. I finally did it. I finally got out of it. And then something happens. And in this case, it's a wonderful thing. Your family is growing and you've probably made the decision, oh, I either need a bigger automobile to be able to carry more stuff because babies have a lot of stuff, or maybe I need a safer, more reliable automobile, whatever the case may be, but I'm not quite at the financial place where I can do that completely debt-free. Is that bad? No.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to say, I was going to say no.
It's not bad. I think a lot of people find themselves in that situation and it's okay. You know, we have this little graphic that says, okay, I think that the way my financial life works, if I'm following the FU, is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Well, in reality, oh, Nate, you're so good.
There it is.
In reality, it's not like that. It goes up and goes down and goes up and goes down. And even in my life, I've had periods in my life where I've been completely debt-free, right? You know, in between homes and that sort of thing. And then I've had other periods where I've had a whole lot of debt. And it's okay if that is what your cadence looks like. That's why we come up with rules that we think can be so valuable. So Thomas, for you and your family, as you're thinking about getting that reliable transportation, as you're thinking about getting something that works for you and your family, I would encourage you, one, go to moneyguy.com/resources. You can check out a whole car buying hub there, but really lean heavily on 23/8. When you go to buy that car, put 20% down. Make sure that you do not finance for any longer than 36 months or 3 years. And you have to make sure the total car payment does not exceed 8% of your gross income. And so if you can do that now and you can buy a car following 23/8, I think you're going to set yourself up for success. And what you're going to find is, okay, well, I might have to go back into debt in this season. If I fast forward 24, 28, 36 months in the future, that debt's gone, it's okay. It was part of my process. It was part of my journey. I don't think you need to feel a lot of shame around that because that's life. That's what happens as we are working towards financial independence.
And I empathize with him. He's saying, like, we just got out of debt. Like, I don't want to take on more. And I get that. And I think there's like a mental, emotional element to that. But that's why we have rules like 23/8 that help you, do some of these things in the timing that you need them to happen. Because it'd be great to save some cash for a couple years or whatever, but you have a baby on the way. So I get it. So definitely go check out moneyguy.com/resources. There's both a car buying checklist that you can download for free. And then also a car buying calculator that will help you it kind of automatically calculates the 23/8 rule for you and lets you kind of play with different numbers. Like, well, if I put this much down, what would it look like? Definitely go check that out. And congrats on the baby. Like, I'm glad that Bo said, there's no shame in if you have to use some of these tools. We're here to help you do it the smart way and not derail your finances.
Now, there are two quick caveats I'm going to throw out because Brian would be very upset if I did not throw these out.
Oh,
right?
I know what you're going to say. Yep.
So the first one is 23/8 is not the crutch that allows you to buy a car that you probably shouldn't be buying. Yep. So if you're using 23/8 to go out and buy the luxury brand, to go out and buy the Mercedes or the BMW, perhaps you're not thinking about it the right way. And even when you do this, even when you go back into debt, even when you take that step back, you need to really make sure that your monthly investments, the amount that you have going to your 401k, 403b, Roth IRA, after-tax brokerage account, wherever your dollars are going, the monthly amount that you're saving is greater than your monthly car payment. Because you want to make sure that you are devoting more resources toward your future self than devoting resources toward your past self, the person that bought the car yesterday. So if you can make sure that you keep that in line, again, even though you're taking a slight step back, going back into debt, that's okay. Make sure you do it the right way.